3 hikers are dead after a volcano in Indonesia suddenly erupted during a climbing expedition, and now, the entire country is asking the same question. Why were people allowed to climb an active volcano that had already erupted more than 200 times in just a few months? The disaster happened on Mount Volcano, one of Indonesia's most dangerous volcanoes. A group of 20 hikers, including tourists from Singapore, had reached the summit early Friday morning. According to survivors, the mountain looked calm. No smoke. No warning signs. Even drone footage taken moments before the eruption appeared normal. Then, within seconds, everything changed. The first blast released a cloud of smoke. About 20 seconds later, a second explosion launched volcanic rocks down the mountain. Panic erupted instantly. Hikers began running for their lives as burning debris crashed around them. One survivor described rocks falling to the left and right as the group desperately tried to escape. A Singaporean hiker named Shaheen Muraz collapsed near the crater during the chaos. Tour organizer Timothy Hing turned back to help him. Together with local guide Reza Selong, they attempted to drag him down the slope. That decision would cost 2 men their lives. A massive volcanic rock, reportedly nearly 2 meters wide, bounced down from the crater. In what witnesses describe as a split-second act of instinct, Timothy reportedly turned and shielded Shaheen with his own body. The rock crushed them both instantly. A third victim, Indonesian hiker Angel Krishala Pratita, was later found dead near the summit. The tragedy has sparked outrage across Indonesia because authorities say climbing permits for Mount Volcano had already been suspended weeks earlier. Officials claim warnings were posted online and near the hiking trails due to increased volcanic activity. But the guide leading the expedition says he never knew about the ban. Now police are investigating possible negligence by tour organizers, while officials have permanently closed access to the volcano. But beyond the investigation, this story raises a bigger issue that affects adventure tourism worldwide. At what point does adventure become recklessness? Because volcano tourism has exploded in popularity over the past decade. Around the world, travelers chase extreme experiences for adrenaline, social media content, and once-in-a-lifetime views. And in places like Indonesia, a country sitting directly on the Pacific Ring of Fire, active volcanoes have become major tourist attractions. But nature doesn't care about experience levels, tour companies, or viral videos. One moment can separate an unforgettable adventure from a mass casualty event. And perhaps the most haunting part of this story is that survivors say the mountain looked completely safe, right until it exploded. Sometimes disasters don't arrive with warning signs. Sometimes they arrive in silence. Subscribe for more breaking news updates.